Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. It's taken me a while, but today I'm going to be reading through the 5th issue of the Call of Duty Zombies comic with all of you guys, and pretty much jumping into whatever storyline hijinks the characters get up to today. But just before we do that, I want to very quickly jump into the topic of the gap in Treyarch's kind of plan between now and the reveal of their next game. Rewind to the beginning of Black Ops 3. Treyarch started releasing a lot more story trailers than ever before to kind of spice up the wait between DLCs for their maps. Then Revelations came out, and by that point we knew that the Zombies comic was a thing, and we had issues of that coming out alongside Infinite Warfare Zombies, so there was still some Treyarch stuff sprinkled in there. And then they released Chronicles, or they announced and then released Chronicles, which was a massive surprise, and suddenly got everyone talking about Treyarch Zombies in a much more invigorated way again. But now Chronicles is out on Xbox, and it's out on PC, and it's obviously out on PS4, and we're at the 5th issue of the comic, and the 6th one comes out in a couple of months' time, I think in August. And then from there onwards, all the way to the reveal of Treyarch's next game, we don't know anything about what they're planning. They might have a gap, and they might just let World War II zombies breathe, or they might be planning something else, and they just haven't let on exactly what that thing is going to be. And I just wanted to draw some attention to it now, because in the last 18 months, there has rarely been a dull moment in Treyarch's plan. There has rarely been a moment where we've gone, I don't really know what's coming next. I don't know what Treyarch are going to do in this sort of gap that is ahead. But now there is one, and I don't know, I'm curious about where exactly things are going to go. So I wanted to kind of touch on that topic very briefly to start off with, but then dive into the comic itself. So, without further ado, this is going to be issue number 5 of the Call of Duty Zombies comic, the penultimate issue of Series 1 at least. If they do a Season 2, then you know who's going to be the first pre-order. So, the cover is Misty looking rather badass. Obviously, in the last issue, they've been exploring this really unstable Earth, and they've ended up stumbling on the Chronorium right at the end. I'll have a link to my reading of that issue in the corner of the screen up there if you want to have a read of it. But today, I'm hoping they're going to end up at Alcatraz and potentially meet Richtofen in the lab down there and then get put in stasis or something. That's my hope for this one, so let's dive in. Frame 1 has a zombie getting absolutely roasted. It's lit, literally. And in the background, you can actually see the numbers 1-5. Easter egg? Misty's looking rather angry there. She says, "We need to stay calm and stay together. This is an untenable situation." What he said. The terrible Russman impression's coming right out. Panel 2, and I'm already bringing it out, boys. "Where the hell is Stoolinger? I believe that should not be our primary concern at the current juncture." Oh, crap. Russman knew it was too good to last. Now what? Oh, crunch. Hello. Okay. That's the same zombie we saw at the end of the previous issue. And there's a bunch of other cyborg zombies in there looking rather gruesome, mixed in with the regular zombies as well, and our Potato Richtofen boy, just chilling in the corner there as well. This is Stoolinger's fault. I can feel it in my bones. Gonna feel your bones poking out your skin. Then things get to us. That zombie's getting absolutely ripped to pieces. So the zombies are fighting each other, which is quite interesting. And you've got Potato Boy in the back as well, just creeping, tiptoeing through the tulips by the window. That's where he'll be. And the next frame, you can see that 1-5 again. Yeah, well, I'm not waiting around until they come back. That was my knee. Yes, it hurt. Of course I have it. This book has lots of pretty pictures in it. Of course, that's the first thing that he's checking for, is the pretty pictures. Wait, that means he's actually started reading it already. So he, opened it up and had a flick through. That's gonna mess with your mind, buddy. I'm going to take a shot at one of the... whatever they are. Meat golems. What a name for them. Meat golem doesn't look so happy either. I believe it would be wise to reconvene in a more hospitable location. As Misty's getting absolutely swarmed back there. Now, where the hell's Misty going? Stay together. I'm going to try and get a better view of things. Go, go, go! Zombie in the back there, watch out! Spider senses be tingling. Not good. Crunch. Not good! Zombie's getting way too excited. That cheeky meat golem. Misty!
We can't get to her. Russman needs to keep himself alive.
I just need help. Smash. She doesn't die like this. I need her. Misty!
We got to go. Every Russman for himself.
You goddamn Shrek. Jesus, the man is an ogre.
Like an onion.
Okay, they're really getting swarmed now. Holy smokes.
Russman hates camping.
What the hell? I believe I have a potential remedy for these newest opponents. The lab. We need to get back to the lab. We need to work together. You need to... She gets grabbed from behind. Stop. Have it your way. She shoots the thing. Ping. Boom. That gets blown open. Boom. I'm getting really into these today. Okay. That sucks. And I smell like summer ham now. But it's good to know we can actually kill you. Just die already. Zombie's really getting roasted today. I am so glad I insisted on going out for Little League. Oh, she's making that slide. Martin, I know you're... Oh! Down! Thank you. We can remain in our current location. We need... I know. But if we try to do it like this, we're going to die. We need everyone. Russman's just dooting around in the forest. Oh no. And now he's realizing that it's all kind of unstable as well, so he's touching that tree and boom, just disappears.
Well, that ain't good.
No, it isn't. That's Stu looking rather spooked with the book. Look at that man all hunched over.
You know what's going on here?
My friend told me. Look, I can't actually tell you what he told me. Something about time, Tangiers or something.
Uh-huh.
Look, basically, this whole place is going to fall apart. Living stuff first, but eventually, it's all going to go away.
Oh, man. Russman just had his first hot meal and I don't even know. And what the hell are you carrying?
This is what we're here for. Now, we need to get out. Yeah, we do. They're creeping over the hill there.
Well, ain't no one pointing guns at each other, which Russman figures for a definite improvement.
It doesn't matter. Just straight up interrupts. Stuhlinger is right. Yeah, I feel weird saying it, but this place, even if his friend is wrong, those zombies and those other things, we can't fight them. But we need to work together. We've never been a team... Wait, pause? Excuse me? We've never been a team, not really, but we for damn sure better start now, because these are our options. Work together or die alone. I really don't like the fact that she said we've never been a team there, when in the very first issue of the comic, they teleport in as a group, and it's sort of made out that they've been working together for a while. Some definite wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff going on there, but, I mean, fair enough. I think she's meaning, like, a real team, I suppose, but whatever. And the next frame is, of course, just the characters, stony-eyed, thousand-eye stare, what's the word? Thousand-mile stare there, just not so happy. Shrek in the back, aka my boy Russman. Okay.
Well, with that kind of ringing endorsement, how could I say no?
Stu just does not look happy. Fine. Do we have a plan? Oh, yeah. I have a plan. Oh. Holy smokes. Get whacked in the gobber, mate. Right in the jaw. God damn, son. Kablamo. And more kablamos going on. They are really just brawling out there. Holy moly. Misty in the back, though, creeping. And some red skulls on the floor as well. Interesting. Oh, she's crawling over there now? She's just on her hands and knees, just trying to scoot around the corner. Creeping through. Okay, yeah. This should work. She's pouring out some gasoline or something by the looks of it. Bit of petrol. I really wish I hadn't lost count. She's still thinking about those goddamn headshots, man. I love that. I love the fact that they've kept that going through the whole goddamn thing. She just wants to be counting those headshots. Hey, assholes! Come and get it! The barbecue's open! That's such a Misty thing to say as well, I feel like. Like, that sort of thing. Just, hey, asshole! Come and get it! Go, go, go! They're running. The variables in this plan are unnerving. And then someone, I'm not sure which character, says, that is fortunate. Oh, Potato Boy. In the back, looking really rather excited. What's he planning? There's a cipher! Hell yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That might be the one that's already been solved, actually, by Liz, which I made a video on a few days ago, and I'll have a link for that one in the corner of the video as well. That got solved really fast by her. She did a great job on that. Keep going! Misty! I'm good. Oh, and there's another cipher there as well. Potentially the same one, maybe a different one, I'm not too sure. But might be the one that's already been solved. Like I said, check out that other video. I know the layout. Okay. We need to get
your fancy book back. What do you think we're doing?
The zombies just, again, getting roasted. Misty just running for the hills there. Oh, they're going back to the original facility. Interesting. I hope that plan is working on your end, Misty. As the zombies start coming in through the window. There's better work, Misty. Wait, hold on. That zombie looks eerily like Misty. Apart from the potato, like, skull. The red jacket and the jeans? Isn't that Misty's outfit? Like a red kind of checkered jacket or shirt and jeans? Misty's relatives? Confirmed? I might end up having to make a theory about this at some point. We'll see in the next couple of slides if it's, or pages rather, if it's something that there's any actual evidence for. We won't have much time. If everything goes as planned, we won't need it.
Russ, man, can't remember any time that actually happened.
Classic. Oh dear. First time for everything, right? The zombie just silhouetted in the corridor there. Where is he? Where is he? There's another cipher on the wall. He's coming. The mechanism must be repaired. I'm sorry, I had to meme it. Help me, she is coming. He's coming.
He better be.
Oh, and there he is. El Patata himself. And the zombie's trying to break the door down with the other cipher written on it there. Because we're out of time. Got them baby eyes in that frame. And that's the end? What? No! Oh, come on, man. That's just not fair. I was really hoping we would get like 3 more pages or something. That felt way too short. I think it's because it feels like they gave so much away in that issue with the kind of preview stuff that they did. Like, because they were just running around for the entire thing, there wasn't really any story stuff that actually happened. Like, I'm trying to think. What was the most monumentous thing in that entire issue? Maybe seeing the zombie with the red jacket that looked like Misty? I mean, that's probably the most interesting thing out of all of this. Obviously, I've already talked about the loading screen. The loading screen itself is bonkers, and I'm going to be probably talking about it with Reed and JC sometime next week. That's the plan, at least. Do like a sort of in-depth story dive into it that will be like a 20-30 minute video, probably. That should be really fun. But because I've already talked about the loading screen, I don't want to jump into it too much right now, but in the actual comic itself, like amongst all of those pages of actual dialogue, etc., what was the most interesting thing that we saw? I don't really know. I mean, we have Potato Richtofen just dooting around. We've got our boy Stuhlinger obviously protecting the Chronorium, and the fact that he's actually had a look into it is quite interesting. But there's an awful lot here that is not massively consequential relative to some of the stuff we've seen in the other issues. I am really curious, though, about this zombie that just looks like Misty. Like, I personally feel like that cannot be a coincidence. The fact that it's got her shirt, and it has her jeans, and obviously it's got a big old round back of the head, so that's a little bit different, but I'm really curious, man. I'm really, really curious about why they would show us that kind of zombie in that kind of situation if it wasn't something that we were meant to pick up on. I don't know. I think I might end up doing like a separate video about that, because it's probably worth a discussion of its own. I think that if I mired the end of this video with a really long dive into why I think it's interesting, then it might end up being a pretty damn long video, but it's already a fairly long vid, so that might not be the best idea for now, but in another vid, sure. But yeah, really kind of inconsequential issue with what felt like, a lot of filler. There might be some kind of hidden things in there that I didn't spot, maybe when Misty's pouring gasoline in, or maybe to do with the bunkers, or the robo kind of, what did she call them, meat golems or something like that, robo golems. I don't know. I felt like, out of all the issues, certainly coming from the previous one into this one, I just wish there was something more. And it's going to mean that in the next issue, they're going to go back out of this area, off this world, rather, onto a stable world, presumably straight to Alcatraz, I think. So they're going to meet up possibly with Stanley Ferguson straight away, possibly with regular non-undead Richtofen straight away, which will be really interesting. He's going to get their blood samples, he's going to put them on ice, and then he's also going to get the chronorium, and, I mean, how are they going to fit that into 20 pages? There's just not enough space in the next comic for them to do what they want to do. And this ties right back in with what I was saying at the beginning of this video, right? There is a huge gap now between us getting the next issue, the final issue that is, which is issue number 6, and that's going to be, I think, again, in August. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Like, we're looking at around sort of 8 to 9 months of pretty much no idea of whether Treyarch are going to utter a single word in that time. No idea whatsoever. We're obviously still going to be playing Chronicles, I'll still be making videos, etc., by all means, and I'll be posting World War II stuff for sure, but in terms of Treyarch, we don't know what they're going to be up to. Treyarch are going dark. They're going silent. Seemingly, at least, because they haven't announced their plans for that period of time, so I'm very curious, and I'm interested in hearing what you guys think as well, and what you guys thought of this previous issue. Sorry it took me a little longer to get to reading it. Hopefully I'll be able to get the issue 6 one up pretty damn sharpish when it eventually releases, but for now, if you've enjoyed this, that's the thing to do. One of those. Drop a like. Make sure you're subscribed, because some people got unsubbed recently. I think there was like a YouTube glitch, so make sure you're subbed if you are still watching this, and make sure as well that you click the little eye in the corner of the screen up there to go and watch some of the previous issues of the comic and the cipher solves and things like that. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.